Good evening, everyone. I'm Ryan Pike, the principal at Lincoln Hill High School. Thank you again for being here this evening. This is an exciting night for the class of 2023. Your hard work is paying off. Your community service work that you've done this year, your grades, the activities, the clubs, and athletics you've participated in your high school years has led you to this point tonight. I have a few instructions before we start tonight's awards. Students, you're going to line up on the right-hand side of the stage when you see your name on the Please Queue Up slides. A number next to your name means that you do not return back to your seat until you've received that many awards. Let's hope it's high. Audience, please hold your applause until all the names have been announced by the scholarship sponsors. And sponsors, please line up on the left-hand side of the stage and call up all of your awardees before you hand out your scholarship packets. Sponsors and students, once scholarship packets have been handed out, please pause together for a quick photo. And our photos are going to be taken by Ian Gleedle. Please wave your hand. There's Ian back there. So please make sure you're looking that direction. I would now like to invite Chuck Seberg with American Legion, Post 92 Commander, to the stage to say a few words and to lead us in the pledge.
Boy, he has a great voice, doesn't he? Wow. All right. As he said, my name is Chuck Seberg. I'm the commander of the American Legion down in Stanwood, Post 92. I would like to welcome all these hardworking students that have managed to get these scholarships tonight. And your family and friends, of course. There are a lot of scholarships that are going to be given out tonight. So sit back, relax, get comfortable. It's going to be a little bit. Because there was no food or drink allowed in the pack here, the American Legion Auxiliary is going to be passing out, or we have snacks and water available on your way out. So feel free. And with that, please rise and we will have the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. And here comes Natalie, the real boss.
So I have the privilege of being the Director of Operations for the Stanwood Camino Area Foundation, otherwise known as SCAF. Before our evening gets going, I wanted to give you a little background information on how our process works. The mission of SCAF includes supporting education in our community, and one way we do that is by facilitating this community scholarship program. Our program makes it easy for any individual, family, group, or business to offer scholarships to our local students without having to create an award process on their own. And it also makes finding and applying for scholarships much easier for our students, since one application allows them to apply for everything at once. These scholarships that we will be passing out tonight are for students who either reside within the boundaries of the Stanwood Camino School District or attend high school within the district. Homeschooled students residing within the boundaries are eligible, as well as private school students who attend a school outside of the area but live here. In years past, students have turned in paper copies of their application, which I would then sort and have to scan into my computer, which was the COVID situation. This year, we moved to an online application, and while it had its own quirks, it took me from this to this, which was a step in the right direction. Each component of the application is assigned a score, which I document in a giant spreadsheet, along with pertinent information about each student. This allows our sponsors to narrow down their choices by looking at the scores that they feel are important. They then read through the applications to make their final choice. Our scholarship winners are either chosen by the sponsor or by a SCAF selection committee that uses the sponsor's requirements to make the selection on their behalf. I don't get to make any decisions myself, but I have the honor of working with the sponsors as they set up their scholarships, determine their requirements, and then as they talk through how they've made their choices. Once again, I am blown away by the generosity of our community, and you will be too. I received so many phone calls and emails out of the blue of people that want to start brand new scholarships. There are at least 4 tonight that have been added since your applications were turned in. I never say no to giving away extra money. Our scholarship sponsors are continually impressed by all that you have accomplished, and they feel so privileged to be part of your journey. We're here tonight because your community cares about you, and they believe in your plans so much that they're willing to support you financially to make them happen. A couple notes about tonight, in case you haven't already found them. Restrooms are right through this lower lobby, out into the hallway to the left. Thank you to the UPS store for printing our programs, and thank you to Camino Plaza IGA for our flower arrangement. We will be presenting scholarship certificates, but will not be announcing the amounts. That's for your family's information only. You won't believe me, but the amount of times someone walks across the stage is not an indicator of how much they're getting. We're going to try to keep it moving as quickly as possible, as we've already described. So here is our first list of students that we'd like to have line up on the right side of the stage. I will also have our first few presenters start to line up on this side of the stage. And our first scholarship tonight is the American Legion Frank Hancock Post-92 Scholarship, presented again by Commander Chuck Seberg. Students, you'll wait for your name to be called before you come on. Again, please hold your applause, and you also don't need to applaud for every presenter as they come up because it'll take forever. So I will give it to you.
Hi. I think I've seen you before. All right. Would Mikhail Finko and Heidi Anderson come on up?
And if you pose for a picture, Ian wants to take your picture. This is not as easy as it looks. Next, Jared Anderson will be presenting for the American Legion Auxiliary and the Sons of the American Legion from Post 92.
I'm better on the mic, so that's why she's sitting over there. That's my wife. I'm going to go first. First one is, here we go. Lay ten Hoopen. Brooklyn Skansen. Audrey Miller. Congratulations to those guys. For the Suns, I'm the commander of the Suns American Legion downtown, 92. Jacob Daniels, very first one. Macaulay Martin. Layla Marie Ridgway.
Next, Kevin Grizzly James will be presenting on behalf of the American Legion Post 207 and the American Legion Auxiliary Post 207.
Good evening. Leon Ten Hoopen, Madison Meyer, and Audrey Medina.
Yeah.
Thank you.
And next, I will welcome Chris Carlson up. You're not Chris Carlson. Mike Hogan for the Agriculture Mechanics Memorial and the Stanwood 4A Boosters, Future Farmers of America.
There we go. Yeah, I'm Mike Hogan, not Chris Carlson. He's probably out crabbing or fishing or something, retired. I've got the pleasure of being able to give out the award for the Agricultural Mechanics Memorial Award. These young students are going to receive this award. Virtually all of them are employed in industry. They're everything from auto shop, welding, mechanics, construction, some fantastic students. And I'd like to give these awards out to Heidi Anderson, Gage Hutzel, Ethan Yekel, Hayden Main, Audrey Miller, and Benjamin Morgan Reynolds. The next group of wonderful students that I'm going to be giving an award to, or scholarships to, are from our FFA, the National FFA. Years ago, everybody used to say the Future Farmers of America, and we left that behind for more progressive FFA or National FFA. And FFA is always growing and changing. We've got students that in our program that grow and reproduce coral plants. We have people that are doing swine, everything, ag mechanics, you name it. We've got students in sales even. So this year, the recipients for the Future Farmers of America scholarship, Helena Amelie, Heidi Anderson, Ethan Yekel, Katie Logan, Hayden Main, Audrey Miller, Ben Morgan Reynolds, Darlena Schmidt, and Brooke Weddle. Thank you very much.
Next, the Ezeri family will be giving out the Austin Ezeri Foundation scholarships.
Good evening. The recipients of the Austin Ezeri Foundation scholarships are Heidi Anderson, Ethan Yakel, Audrey Miller, Connor Monroe, Aiden Munson, and Tucker Randall. With limited time, it is difficult to adequately give these students the specific accolades and recognition they deserve. They have been described as hard workers, leaders, determined, and kind. They have created opportunities for themselves through school, clubs, and employment. They have not taken the easy path and have accomplished a great deal. Austin didn't have it easy. He struggled academically, but created opportunities for himself through hard work and employment. As we read through applications, we found something in your circumstances, interests, stories, and characteristics that resonated with our family. Ultimately, we found you exceptional. All of you have different situations, but what you have in common is the determination to succeed. We believe each of you will be a great asset in whatever career you choose. We recognize you for your hard work and accomplishments and wish you the very best as you venture out into the next chapter of your life. Congratulations.
Linda Del Negro Daniels will be presenting the Baha'i Faith Scholarship.
Avery Bouchard. The Baha'i Faith asks that the student work towards the betterment of humankind for whatever degree or trade school that they have, and we are so honored to award this scholarship to Avery.
Next, SCAF board member Alex Thoreen will be presenting the Bertha Jones Memorial, Bonnie Susan Cole Memorial, Charles and Donna Cole Memorial, John Strandyard Memorial, and the Camino Lodge Ted Dolvin Memorial.
The Bertha Jones Memorial Scholarship was one of the first to be endowed to the Stanwood Camino Area Foundation. I am pleased to present this award in honor of Bertha, who was a longtime educator and taught in the Stanwood Lincoln High School when it was actually up in its original location on Lincoln Hill. The Bertha Jones Memorial Scholarship is being awarded to Suzanne Depew and Avery Yee. I am honored tonight to give several awards on behalf of the Cole family. The first one is the Bonnie Susan Cole Memorial Scholarship. Bonnie passed away much too early at the age of 6, but her memory lives on in our community through this scholarship, as well as the red Bonnie Susan Cole exhibit hall at the fairgrounds. This year's Bonnie Susan Cole Memorial Scholarship goes to Sophie O'Malley and Sadie Wormuth. Charles and Donna Cole were founding members of both the Stanwood Camino Area Foundation and the Stanwood Area Historical Society. Donna also served on the board of the Stanwood Fair for 25 years. They leave a strong legacy of philanthropy in our community. There are 3 recipients of the Charles and Donna Cole Memorial Scholarship: Aubrey Carr, Megan Holmes, and Tristan Stevenson. John Stranyard Memorial Scholarship is given tonight in honor of John, a relative of the Cole family. He was the developer of Viking Village and several other local buildings. The John Stranyard Memorial Scholarship is presented to Vivian Barrett. Freemasons have been meeting on Camano Island since 1872 when they chartered their lodge, accidentally spelling it Camaneo instead of Camano. I am honored to give this award on their behalf in memory of Ted Dolvin. The Camaneo Lodge number 19 Ted Dolvin Memorial Scholarship is awarded to Darlena Schmidt.
Presenting on behalf of the Camelot Men's Club Junior Golf is Bill McGlashan.
It's my pleasure to offer two scholarships to students of the Camelot Junior Golf. It's been an association for about 20 years, and we're started back up again. And I'm pleased to announce that Quinn Weller is one of the winners of our two scholarships, and Riley Pappas.
Brenda Bolte is presenting on behalf of the Camino Arts Association.
I'm proud to be here presenting for the Camino Art Association, and there are two recipients this year. We believe art can change lives, so go for it. Marcus Tobar and Ezekiel Culver.
Mike Nestor and Kat Olson are presenting on behalf of Camano Island Chamber of Commerce.
The Camano Island Chamber of Commerce is thrilled to give these scholarships to Aiden Ramsey
And Matthew McFall.
Assistant Chief Allen is presenting on behalf of Camano Island Fire and Rescue.
It is my honor to present the Camano Island Fire and Rescue Scholarship this year on behalf of the Fire Commissioners and Fire Chief Lavon Ngoyen. This year's recipients are pursuing a career in the fire service or emergency services. They've also spent the last 2 years in our high school cadet class. It is my honor to recognize Marlisa Rodriguez Hernandez and Aiden Munson.
And Dr. David Dunnington is presenting Cascade Valley Hospital medical staff.
Yes, I'm here as a representative of the Cascade Valley Hospital medical staff to award the Cascade Valley Hospital medical staff scholarship. This year's recipient is Sarah Henderson.
SCAF board member Jennifer Satterfield is going to present Camino Plaza IGA, Hometown Proud, Carly J. Hauser Memorial, Carol and Michael Upton Memorial, and the Children's Memorial Scholarships.
Excellent. Good evening. The Camino Plaza IGA Hometown Proud Scholarship is generously provided by our local Camino Island IGA store. They seek out well-rounded students who are involved in the community and activities in their school. They also love to support students who have been working part-time in the grocery industry. This year, the scholarship winners are Curtis Cruz and Coda Goldsmith. The next one is the Carly J. Hauser Memorial Scholarship is given in memory of Carly Hauser, who graduated from Stanwood High School in 2008. It is meant for students pursuing four-year degrees who have what Carly had, passion. Passion for your future, passion for justice, passion for helping the underdog, and passion for the world around us. The student selected was chosen based on the passion evident in their application. That student is Charlotte Nelson. And the next one, I'm honored to be able to present the Carl and Michael Upton Memorial Scholarship in memory of two longtime Stanwood Camino School District employees. Carol and Mike were Spartans through and through and truly cared about kids. On behalf of the Upton family, I am pleased to present their award to Brianna Jordan. And I am pleased to present the Children's Memorial Scholarship to a very deserving applicant. The Children's Memorial Scholarship goes to Nicole Surdick.
Nikki Myron will be presenting the Cliff Myron Memorial Scholarship.
The scholarship I'm presenting tonight is in memory of my late husband, Cliff Myron, who was a teacher, a coach, and a school administrator. He served on the SCAF board and strongly supported youth athletics and activities. The student receiving this year's scholarship has been accepted at the University of Arizona, where he plans on earning a business and finance degree. I'm very pleased to present this scholarship to Lane Ovenel.
Steve Estes will be presenting the Close to My Heart Theater Arts Scholarships.
This scholarship is given because I had teachers who in music and in drama who changed my life, and then I ended up a teacher, and this is to help get other people who can influence kids in high school to get the positives so they can continue on. The award is given to Curtis Cruz and Keith Olson.
Sean O'Neill and Maureen Singleton will be presenting the Connie O'Neill Memorial.
My mom, Connie O'Neill, was an avid supporter of those in the Stanwood community and Stanwood Camano community as she raised her 3 kids who all graduated from Stanwood High School. She enjoyed helping children with any task, but really enjoyed things involving the arts. She had many talents, but her artistic ability in painting was the most outstanding. My name is Maureen Singleton, her youngest child. Along with my brother Sean O'Neill and Kim O'Neill, who still reside in the area, we would like to honor our mother by awarding a scholarship to someone that exemplified her talents and her giving spirit. Today, we're honored to present the scholarships in her memory to Ezekiel Culver and William Tucker Randall.
Carrie James will be presenting the Wanaduma Children's Project scholarships and the Cardona Family Scholarship.
The first scholarship I'm giving tonight is in honor of William Lloyd Garrison. Bill Garrison lived on Camano Island. His education was interrupted to serve in the military during World War II. He came back to graduate from Stanwood High School in 1946. He was inducted into the Stanwood Athletic Hall of Fame after competing in track, football, and basketball. He went on to Western to earn a degree in education, and from there taught 8th grade, became a principal, and went into school administration. Even in his retirement, he served the children of this community for many years on the Stanwood Camano School Board. Tonight, it is my honor to present this scholarship to Taylor Brown for their pursuit in a degree of education. The Wanaduma Children's Project is a local nonprofit established in 2008 to support education in Gilgil, Kenya, as well as scholarships in the Stanwood Camano community. And here we go. I need Barrett Anderson, Austin Berghofer. Sure. Yes, he's not here. Oh, he's not. Okay. Ryder Baumgardner. I'm realizing if I tip him upside down, I'll take it and they'll be in order. Oh. Haley Clay, Enrique Cora Mendez, right there. Wyatt Custer, Cezanne Depew, Malia Klesick, Sam Johnston, Caden Latour. Did I do that right? Okay. Keaton Mernick. Emma Mayo. Matthew McFall. Riley McNichol. Charlotte McNeely. Avery Rashawn. Bella Rose. Brooklyn Scanzon, and Dalton Thompson. The Cordona Family Scholarship looks to honor a student who is a hard worker and a good student. And this year, I'm very excited to award the scholarship to Giovanni Potter.
Next, Linda Kindle and Sydney Moss will be presenting the Daniel E. Moss Memorial Scholarship.
Good evening. My name is Linda Moss. I think I messed up. And these are our granddaughters, Kendall and Sydney Moss, Daniel and Courtney's daughters. The purpose of our scholarship is to honor our son Daniel, a Stanwood alum who loved math and sports and went on to play baseball in college and became an actuary. We'd like to thank all of the fine students who applied for this scholarship. Tonight, we are pleased to announce that the winner of the Daniel E. Moss Memorial Scholarship is Mason Ferguson. Okay, let's go over there.
Chuck Derland is going to present the Dave Pinkham Memorial Scholarship. And then I will present the Andrew Pinkham Memorial.
Good evening. It's my great pleasure to present the Dave Pinkham Scholarship. Dave was a dear friend and a wonderful human being. He was the epitome of a community leader as the owner of and publisher of the Stanwood Camano News for 25 years. Dave was thoughtful, diplomatic, sincere, generous, and giving about the benefit of giving people the benefit of the doubt. He cared deeply about civic issues that affected people's lives and was passionate about defending justice, equal rights for all people. As an independent thinker, he valued honesty, integrity, and authenticity. I am very pleased to present the Dave Pinkham Scholarship to Keith Olson.
I am honored to present this award in memory of Andrew Pinkham, who was a 2003 graduate of Stanwood High School. I babysat Andrew when he was young, and while I would love to take credit for his success, we all know that his family was his true inspiration. Andrew was on Stanwood's science teams for 7 years and went on to MIT for electrical engineering and physics. He loved inventing things and was a very hard worker. Andrew was working on a PhD at UCLA when he was diagnosed with brain cancer and later passed away. In presenting a student with this award today, we honor and encourage someone in the next generation who is carrying on the same kind of hard work in science and math that Andrew was known for. The Andrew Pinkham Memorial Scholarship is awarded to Grady Roberts. And next, SCAF board member Pat Clark is going to be presenting the Davis Carlson Memorial, Dana Furry Memorial, Designs Northwest Architects, and the Emil Jensen Memorial.
Good evening. Davis Carlson Memorial Scholarship is presented in honor of Davis. He passed away at age 11 from leukemia. Davis battled his cancer with courage and continual optimism, often concerned about the needs of others more than his own. Davis was a true friend and an example to many, and this scholarship is given to a student who exemplifies that as well, Grady Roberts. The Dana Furry Memorial Merrill Gardens Award is given in memory of Dana, who passed away her senior year of high school in 2004. Dana was a shining light, extinguished too soon. The student receiving this scholarship displays the passion, dedication, and purpose that Dana chose to live her life by, and that is Robert Schmidt. Design Northwest Architects is a local business that desires to support students interested in the field of architecture, design, art, or engineering. I'm pleased to present the Designs Northwest Architects Scholarship to Lisbeth Medina. Emil Jensen moved to Kayak Point after his retirement from over 30 years at the Washington State Department of Health. Over the course of his career, Emil made significant contributions to a healthy environment at the state, national, and global levels. He played a major role in the development of water quality standards for Washington State, served as a national president of the Water Environment Federation, and helped the World Health Organization develop a sewage treatment plant in Ethiopia. The Emil Jensen Memorial Scholarship is awarded to a student pursuing environmental studies. This year, the scholarship goes to Giovanni Potter.
Next, Jennifer McFall will be presenting the Diane Schaup Memorial Scholarship.
The Diane Schaup Memorial Scholarship is given yearly in memory of my mom, Diane Schaup. She was a lifelong learner and educator for more than 40 years. In retirement, she continued working with students. She believed that every child deserved a quality education. 4 out of her 5 kids went on to become educators. The student we selected comes from a large family of educators. And the part in her application that really stood out to us was when she was describing a class that she really struggled in. She didn't give up, she didn't quit. She figured out how to do it, and with grit and determination overcame that obstacle. Congratulations, Ainsley Allen.
Dr. Dennis Couch will be presenting the Dr. Dennis and Sharon Couch Future Teacher Scholarship.
It's always a pleasure to recognize a future teacher who is to help them continue on their journey as becoming a teacher. And I say continue because it's a journey. They've already started it. And tonight's recipient, Ella Hess, She's already experienced the joy of helping children learn to read and learn to swim, and she's going to become a special education teacher. So,
Alex Thoreen will again be presenting for the Edward and Catherine Jones Memorial, Eric Robertson Memorial, Floyd and Dolores Jones Memorial, Floyd Norgard Memorial, and Friends of Camino Island Parks.
The Edward and Catherine Jones Memorial Scholarship is presented in honor of my grandparents, Ed and Kay. Ed was a proud Marine and earned a Silver Star and Purple Heart for his services in Iwo Jima. Ed also was a founding member of the Stanwood Camino Area Foundation. Kay was a strong supporter of higher education, and I am pleased to present these awards in their memory. The Edward and Catherine Jones Memorial Scholarships are awarded to Austin Berghofer, Daniel Blue, Keaton Meyernick, and Andrew Norton. Eric Robertson was a 1999 graduate of Stanwood High School. He was a motocross racer, water skier, snowboarder, and musician. This scholarship was founded in 2000 to honor his memory and is given to a student pursuing an education in music. I am pleased to present the Eric Robertson Memorial Scholarship to Zoe Lonsinger. The generosity of Floyd and Dolores Jones lives on through an endowment they made to the Stanwood Camino Area Foundation. Each year, a portion of that endowment is used to fund a scholarship in their name. It is my privilege to honor their legacy by presenting the Floyd and Dolores Jones Memorial Scholarship to Antonio Sanchez Racine. The Floyd Norgard Memorial Scholarship is given in honor of Floyd, a teacher for 30 years who went on to become a global photo tour guide. He lived his later years in Stanwood and believed in giving back to his community, prompting the dedication of a building in his honor, the Floyd Norgard Cultural Center. This scholarship goes to a very deserving student, Ethan Fontes. Friends of Camino Island Parks was originally founded as Friends of Cama, leading the charge for promoting the acquisition of Cama Beach by Washington State Parks and Recreation. They were obviously successful, and in 1994 decided to broaden their focus. They now provide volunteer services to all of Camino Island's county and state parks, as well as DNR land. The group established this scholarship last year to support students pursuing fields that align with their mission. This year, the winners are Giovanni Potter and Elia Van Horn.
Next, Gail Olson will be presenting the Gail Olson CTE Scholarships.
First off, I have to say, I used to do this when Natalie got her scholarship. She does a much better job.
It's a small town.
As a former administrative assistant of Stanwood High School's Career and Technical Education Department, I'm pleased to present Lindsay DuBois and Trayton Mascarenas.
Fred Douglas will be presenting the Glenn and Margaret Johnson Memorial.
It's a great honor to be asked to present these scholarships on behalf of the Johnson family. Glenn and Margaret were strong community supporters for a long time. They lived on the farm. Recently, the city of Stanwood purchased next to the river. And so you'll see the old barns coming down. Somebody bought it. That was a good idea, but it gives me great pleasure to present the Glenn and Margaret Johnson Memorial to Mackenzie Bramwell and Hayden Main.
The Executive Director of SCAF, Bev Pronishan, will be presenting the Grover Love Memorial, Gilroy Law Firm, Gordy Andrews Memorial, Hair by Carrie, and Carrie Irvin Real Estate Scholarships.
The Grover Love Memorial Scholarship is awarded this year to Coda Goldsmith and Matthew McFall. The Gilroy Law Firm is a local firm that believes in hard work, excellent service, and the happiness of their clients. They are proud to support the students of our community by giving a scholarship to a student pursuing a career in law, legal service, political science, government service, or legal advocacy. This year's scholarship winner is also offered a paid summer internship at the Gilroy Law Firm, and I'm pleased to award this scholarship to Twyla Zola. I'm pleased to present the Gordy Andrews Memorial Scholarship in honor of Gordy, who was a local business owner, husband, and father, and this scholarship goes to Taylor Bradshaw and Megan Holmes. I'm honored to present the Hair by Carrie Scholarship on behalf of Serenity Salon. This scholarship was established last year and supports pursuing CTE education, preferably in cosmetology. This scholarship is awarded to Madeline Verhoff. The Carrie Evan Real Estate Scholarship was established this year as well. As an alumni of Stanwood High School, Carrie is proud to support our graduates. This scholarship is awarded to Caden Caldero.
Bev is also presenting the Hughesby Family Memorial and the Snowden Family Memorial.
The Hughesby Family Scholarship goes to a student who is majoring in business with future plans to become an auto mechanic and own his own shop, Carter Kinney. The Snowden Family Scholarship goes to a student who will continue working with horses and with her interest in animal science plans to become a vet tech, Adeline Dams.
Lori Davis will be presenting the James B. Lunn Agricultural Scholarships.
In honor of my Uncle Jim, I'm happy to award scholarships to Hayden Main and Gage Hunsel.
Bill Johnson is here to present the Joey Detrick Baseball Foundation scholarships.
I'm Bill Johnson, 1987 Arlington alum. If anybody would ever told me when I was graduating that I'd be in Stanwood tonight, I'd tell them they're crazy. Typically, I only come to Stanwood for crab or snow geese, so. Joey was my stepson. He graduated from Arlington in 2007. He was drafted by the Tampa Bay Rays, first pick of the 18th round. And he played in the minor leagues for 3 years, fought arm injury, and then when he was released, he was the pitching coach in 2013 at Everett Community College. That was one of his crowning achievements, that they won the NWAC championship. And as good of a baseball player that he was probably a better coach. And so it's my pleasure tonight. We have 3 awardees: Matthew Brennan, Mason Goodson, and Nevada Luzick.
SCAF board member Chuck Derlin will be presenting the Harry Heinz Stanwood Volunteer Firefighters, Henning Family Memorial, Hope Unlimited, Jenkins Alumnus, Joseph and Kathleen Holton Computer Science, and the J.R. Richardson Musical Scholarships.
The Harry Heinz Stanwood Volunteer Firefighter Scholarship was established out of thankfulness for the service of local volunteer firefighters. This award is given to students pursuing fire science or paramedic training, and this year these students are Aiden Munson and Marlisa Rodriguez Hernandez. The Henning Family Memorial Scholarship is in memory of Cliff and Helen Henning, who were longtime members of the Stanwood community. Cliff was a local farmer and Helen was a teacher. Their son, Cliff Jr., took on the family farm and was a faithful volunteer in many aspects of our community. This award is given as a loving tribute to their family's tradition of serving the community, valuing education, and encouraging young people. I am pleased to present the Henning Family Memorial Scholarship to Giovanni Potter. The Hope Unlimited was founded in 1988 with the purpose of helping people in need of comfort, encouragement, and hope. They are pleased to support students who will further this mission. The Hope Unlimited Scholarship goes to Hazel Johnson. Joseph and Catherine Holton founded their scholarship in 2018 with the hope that their award would create an opportunity for selected students to move into a career choice which is beneficial to themselves, their family, and their community. This scholarship is presented to students pursuing a degree in computer science. Avery Abbott, Jackson Vonderkamp, and Kylie Wagonski. I think I got it mixed up.
That's what you want. Those are good. He's Avery.
Oh, Avery.
Yep.
Let me go through that.
I don't know where their papers went. That one goes with this one. And then we'll just read those ones.
The J.R. Richardson Musical Scholarship was founded in memory of Jim Richardson, a longtime musician. He was known for bringing music, song, and joy to every gathering he attended. The family hopes this scholarship will continue his legacy by supporting students who have a mission and a passion for music and musical theater. I am pleased to present this award to Teddy Shipley. The Jenkins Alumni Scholarship was founded by John Jenkins, an alumnus of the Stanwood Camino school system. He said, "My intent is to support a community that provided me with what I have come to understand as a unique foundation for life and its challenges and rewards. I strongly believe that a post-high school educational experience, whether college or CTE, is a very important element in developing a contributing adult and want to do what I can to help our students get a start on that journey." This scholarship goes to Adeline Dams, Caden Johnson, and Aiden Ramsey.
Here to present the Kiwanis Club of Stanwood Camino, as well as the Kiwanis Action Club of Stanwood Camino, are Clarine Riccardi and Rebecca Coleman.
It's my privilege to be able to present 4 scholarships for students that have exhibited community service and these are from the Stanwood Camino Kiwanis. They go to Brock Berryman, Amber Lee Bolinagu. They go Ella Hess and William Tucker Randall.
And I'm here to present the Kiwanis Action Club of Stanwood Camino is proud to present the 5th anniversary or annual Sue T's Memorial Scholarship to Keith Olson.
Carol Gallagher and Clarine Riccardi will now be presenting the Stillaguamish Grange.
Stillaguamish Grange, number 1058, is pleased to present a scholarship to a student who is pursuing a field of agriculture, and that will be Helena Almley.
Claudia Holum will be presenting the Lars Holum Memorial.
Good evening. I'm honoring my son Lars tonight by awarding this scholarship in his name. Lars strongly believed in global awareness and competence, immersion into different cultures, the importance of world languages, the educational value of travel, as well as treating everyone with kindness and compassion. I'm very pleased to announce this year's recipients, Jasira Freeman, Mac Martin, and Giovanni Potter.
Members of the Mabana Flames are here to present their scholarship.
The Mabama Flames is proud to present the scholarships to the following persons: Aiden Munson and Connor Monroe.
Jennifer Larson and Mary Beth Sandy are here to present the Mary Lee and Leon Sams Memorial Scholarship.
Good evening. We're here tonight to honor our parents, Mary Lee and Leon Sams, who were lifelong educators, loved their family and this community.
We have chosen a very deserving student who is planning to pursue a degree in education, Keith Olson.
Next, Crystal Berard and Braden Hill will be presenting the Millennia Hill Memorial.
Our mother, Millennia Hill, has been a part of Stanwood community for the past 20 years. To us, she was a mother, wife, sister, and friend. Millennia was a single mother at age 15 and worked hard to raise her daughter, continue high school, and work full-time. She got her GED from Seom High School in 1993. She continued to work 2 jobs and started college to make a better life for her and her daughter. Her hobbies were canning, gardening, raising animals, and making candles. She always made time for family and friends. Millennia would find love in everything she did, from her work as a territory manager in outside sales to her church and community. Millennia devoted her time as a foster parent to many children. and she was a mentor for other young single mothers throughout her life. We lost our mom in 2021 to COVID-19 complications. She fought for her life for 74 days before she was called home to heaven.
Her hard work, love, and devotion to all of her friends, family, and community is why our family has decided to honor her memory with these scholarships. We hope the recipients will always work hard to achieve their goals and accomplish their dreams.
And the scholarships go to Malcolm Childs, Ethan Yackel, and Carter Kinney.
Jennifer Satterfield will be presenting the Lyle and Eleanora Foster Memorial, the Marcia D. Quam Memorial, Michael Lee Scholarship, Michael and Shirley Ransich Memorial, and the Mike Musey Memorial.
I'm back. Okay. So one of the largest donations to the Stanwood Camino Area Foundation Scholarship Program was made by Lyle and Eleanora Foster in 1993. Eleanora was an exceptionally dedicated junior high teacher in Seattle for 38 years, and this donation was planned to help young people realize their dreams of being self-sufficient. The Fosters had no children, but their legacy lives on each year as we present these scholarships in their honor. I am pleased to present Lyle and Eleanora Foster Memorial Scholarship to 32 deserving students. Please remember to hold your applause until they're all on the stage. Okay. Helena Omley, Logan Armstrong, Avery Burchard, Lily Carter, Vince Christmas, Jacob Daniels, Nathan Dean, Jackson Eldridge, Joshua Evans, Kaylee Felver, Aiden Finnegan, Mason Goodson, Noah Greena, Lily Guerra, Hazel Johnson, Brianna Jordan. Okay, halfway. Here we go. McKinley Joyner, Tripp Lorster, Emma Mayo, Ryder McCall, Samantha Myers, Logan Nordine, Rhiannon Nordine, Luke Polinick, Layla Marie Ridgway, Tess Swigert, Kaylin Tatos, Madeline Verhoff, Grace Walker, Brooke Weddle, Gabriel Wells, and Luke Wickstrom. Okay. Congrats. Okay. Marcia Quam was a lover of fine art, music, and literature. She loved her college experience and was very proud of her degree. She enjoyed cheering on her loved ones in their own educational, artistic, and athletic pursuits. Marcia passed away in 2022, and her family remembers her by supporting local students in their pursuits as well. The Marcia D. Quam Memorial Scholarships are awarded to Curtis Cruz and Matthew McFall. The Michael Lee Scholarship was founded by Michael and his family to encourage other students that have overcome obstacles in their education. I am pleased to present the Michael Lee Scholarships to Brock Berryman and Vince Christmas. Okay, Michael and Shirley Ranchitz were both proud of their Croatian heritage, sharing it with their loved ones through participation in local ethnic groups, stories, travel, and their love of music. Tonight, I present their award to a senior who is also active in music. The Michael and Shirley Ranchitz Memorial goes to Megan Holmes. Mike Busey graduated from the University of Washington, go Dogs, and was a member of the Husky crew team. This established his love of the water, and he went on to own and race his own vintage wooden tugboat. Mike served as general manager of Busey Timber and Sales, was a member of the Stanwood Area Historical Society, the Retired Tugboat Association, University of Washington Alumni Association, the Big W Club, and the Warm Beach Lawn Mower Drill Team. He was honored as Stanwood's Man of the Year in 2002. The Mike Busey Memorial Scholarship is given to a student pursuing schooling in CTE. This year, I am honored to present it to Taylor Bradshaw.
Julie Mowbray is here to present the NOAA Center's Helen M. Draper Animal Care Scholarships.
Hi, I'm the medical director for the NOAA Center, and it's our privilege to present a scholarship to students who are pursuing a career in animal care. And tonight's recipients are Darla Schmidt and Katie Logan.
Jamie Zalda is here to present the Our Savior's Lutheran Church Scholarships.
On behalf of Our Savior's Lutheran, I'm happy to present to Addie Dams, Lindsay Corey, Aiden Manzik, Lane Ovenell, Catherine Roman, and Jack Sandy.
Don Nordine will present the Stanwood Camino PSC SCIU Chapter Scholarships.
Good evening, everyone. It is my pleasure and honor to give the scholarships to the following recipients: Adam Baxter, Aubrey Carr, Josh Evans, Henry Hannowell, Logan Nordine, Keith Olson, Grady Roberts, and Marliza Hernandez, and Nicole Serdick.
Pat Clark will be presenting the Norman and Antoinette Busey Memorial, North 48 Real Estate Scholarship, North County Firefighters Association 9/11 Memorial, as well as the North End Family Scholarship and North Sound Physical Therapy Scholarship.
Good evening, again. Norman Busey served in the South Pacific as the youngest Chief Petty Officer in the Seabees, the construction battalion of the United States Navy. He married Tony in 1942, just before shipping out. After the war, they founded Busey Timber and Sales. The Busey family took pride in the quality of lumber they produced and the skilled people they employed. The Norman and Antoinette Busey Memorial Scholarships are given to students who pursue CTE education or training and that exemplify the hardworking spirit of the Buseys. This year, the scholarships go to Adam Baxter and Brianne Wheeler. North 48 Real Estate's mission is to be local, be present, and approach the buying and selling experience as a team, with the client as their #1 priority. They're thrilled to be able to support the students of our community by providing scholarships to students pursuing business or sales. This year's North 48 Real Estate Scholarship goes to Caden Latouré. North County Fire and EMS provides premier medical services, fire, and all-hazard emergency response to reduce risk and enhance the health, welfare, and preparedness of our entire community. North County Firefighters Association 9/11 Memorial Scholarships are given to students interested in pursuing a degree or training in fire science administration, fire command and administration, or emergency management and EMS. This year's scholarship goes to Tyler Rue. The North End Family Scholarship was founded with the intent to support students who work hard and possess qualities that will make them successful in whatever they pursue. I'm pleased to present this year's North End Family Scholarships to Gage Hutzel and Audrey Miller. North Sound Physical Therapy was established by a fellow graduate of Stanwood High School. They give back to their community by encouraging youth to seek higher education, especially to those going into physical or occupational therapy. The North Sound Physical Therapy Scholarship goes to Aidan Manzuk.
We made it to the third page, everybody. You're doing really good. Dr. Dan Haskins will be presenting the Northwest Veterinary Clinic Andrew Stang Memorial Scholarship.
I'm proud to represent the Northwest Veterinary Clinic in presenting this award in memory of one of my partners, Dr. Andy Stang. He was a longtime member of this community, and many of you probably remember him being on your farm. So I'm proud to announce that before I announce the recipients, I'd like to share with our recipients, as well as any other graduates that this might apply to, a pearl of wisdom that he shared with me my first year here at Northwest Vet back in '78. He said, he told me, he said, for every one thing you miss for not knowing, you'll miss 10 for not looking. So always be careful and thorough in your exams. So that applies to these two young ladies, Katie Logan and Darlena Smith.
Chuck Derlin will be presenting the Powells, Penny Busey, Remax Elevate, Robert and Marion Nicholas Memorial, and the Ruth Gavin Memorial Scholarships.
Hi again. PAL stands for Patrons of Academic Learning and the Sciences, an organization founded to support Stanwood science teams as well as support graduates in pursuit of higher education. This scholarship is given in honor of Frank and Patty Bisanson, champions of this cause. Tonight, the PAL scholarships are awarded to Magdalene Flickner, Madeline Husser, Ella Young, and Benjamin Morgan Reynolds. Penny Busey, a longtime educator in the Stanwood Camino School District, has dedicated her life to creativity, providing learning opportunities for all. She generously provides this scholarship to support a graduating Lincoln Hill High School senior. I am pleased to present the Penny Busey Scholarship to Riley Caldero and Madison Stoddard. The Remax Elevate makes an effort to give back to the community as often as possible. I present this scholarship tonight on their behalf to a student that is dedicated to their studies, schools, and community, Tucker Randall. I am pleased to present two scholarships to honor Robert and Marion Nichols, founders of Stanwood Hardware, which was originally known as Coast to Coast. The Nicholas family are great supporters of the Stanwood Camino community and our vocational students. This year's recipients of the Robert and Marion Nicholas Memorial Scholarships are Hayden Main and Audrey Miller. The Ruth Gavin Memorial Scholarship is presented this year to a student who is hardworking, intelligent, and has enthusiastic determination to success at all levels. Aren't you all? The Ruth Gavin Memorial Scholarship goes to Lisbeth Medina.
The Safe Harbor Free Clinic Scholarship will be presented by Vic Van Horn.
Safe Harbor Free Clinic was founded in 2008. Our mission is to show Christ's love by providing free health care to those in need. We are grateful to our community for the incredible support you have shown us over the years and would like to give back by awarding this scholarship to a student pursuing a career in the medical field. The Safe Harbor Free Clinic Scholarship goes to Audrey Medina.
The Sandra Ochoa Buenrostro Memorial will be presented by Kate Flickner and Katie Pickrell.
Hi, my name is Katie Pickrell, and this is Kate Flickner. We both teach at Twin City Elementary and had the pleasure to know and work with Sandra Ochoa Buenrostro.
I had the pleasure of teaching Sandra when she was in the 3rd grade, and Katie had the pleasure of teaching her in the area of reading. We are so incredibly pleased tonight to be able to honor her memory by presenting this scholarship. I will forever remember Sandra's smile. It completely lit up a room. She always worked hard. She never gave up. Things did not always come easy to her. And so it is my pleasure, our pleasure, to present this scholarship to Ellie Hopton.
Linnell Lewis is here to present the Schlosser Family Scholarship Fund scholarships.
Terry and Tony Schlosser were both educators in the Stanwood Camino School District, each teaching over 30 years. Terry taught at Stanwood Middle School, and Tony taught at Twin City Elementary and Stanwood Elementary. Both loved education, both loved their students, both loved this community. The family thought it was appropriate that this scholarship be awarded to 2 students who are continuing on and going into education. My honor to present the Schlosser Family Scholarship to Ainsley Allen and Keith Olson.
The Seth Nelson Memorial Scholarship will be presented by Stella Nelson.
My name is Stella Nelson, and I am Seth's only child. My father passed away suddenly 5 years ago. As we've reflected on my father and what he has done, we wanted to honor the true spirit of him. A hard worker, a person who valued working with his hands, and who loved his family and friends. In memory of my father, a proud 1999 SHS graduate, I am honored to present scholarships to Hayden Main and Ethan Yakel.
Bev Pronishan will be presenting the Samuel and Gertrude Pusey Memorial, Sarah Jordan Memorial, SCAF Christian Education Scholarship, Stanwood Camino Area Foundation Scholarships, Schlegel Insurance Agency, and Shelley Greer Memorials.
It's not as bad as it sounds. The Pusey family have been active community members since the 1920s, purchasing Rafter Hardware Company, which became Stanwood Hardware, and eventually the Stanwood Furniture Company. The Puseys leave a long legacy of philanthropy and community engagement, benefiting all who live here. I am pleased to award the Samuel and Gertrude Pusey Memorial Scholarship to Ethan Eichler. Sarah Jordan was a 1996 graduate of Stanwood High School. She loved to sing, was active in choir and jazz ensemble. The scholarship is presented in her honor to a fellow music lover. The Sarah Jordan Memorial Scholarship goes to Amelia Sukati, or something like that. The SCAF Christian Education Scholarship is presented this year to a student who has proven herself to be honest, hardworking, responsible, and active in her community. I am pleased to present the SCAF Christian Education Scholarship to Sydney Wigland. The Stanwood Camino Area Foundation works to benefit all aspects of our community through nonprofit leadership, philanthropy, and supportive education. The Stanwood Camino Area Foundation is presenting scholarships to 6 very deserving students: Ryder Bumgarner, Riley Caldero, Caitlin Hannum, Sophie O'Malley, Belle Rose, and Sadie Wormuth. The Schlegel Insurance Company Agency Scholarship was established with a desire to do their part to help out the community wherever they can. I'm honored to present the Schlegel Insurance Agency Scholarship to 2 students, Taylor Bradshaw and Colby Campbell. The Shelley Greer Memorial Scholarship is named in honor of a longtime educator in the Stanwood Camino School District. Shelley pursued her own education, earning her master's degree as well as a principal certification. She worked at many local schools, and upon receiving requests from parents in the area, worked to found Saratoga School. Saratoga has gone on to be a highly successful parent partnership program in our district and an enormous asset to the homeschooling community. The Shelley Greer Memorial Scholarship goes to Avery Roshan.
Marissa Shue will be presenting the Shields Lifelong Learning SCP Alumni Scholarship.
Oh, and I'm too short for this. Okay. Congratulations, parents. At preschool, we sit and talk about who's potty training and who's not potty training, and who's sleeping and who's not sleeping, all the while dreaming of these moments. So it is my honor to present scholarships to Adeline Dams and Twylis Olaf.
Paul Sabota will be presenting the Sabota Family Scholarships.
Good evening. I'm really honored to stand here once again in front of the future of America. Tonight, I'm going to present 4 scholarships for students pursuing a degree in the STEM fields with a focus on engineering and manufacturing. So please step forward. Carson Becht, Hayden Main, Anna Marriott, and Aiden Ramsey.
Presenting on behalf of the Stanwood 4A Booster Club is Lynn Bellis and Michelle Steiner. It is our pleasure to give awards to the following students. For our vocational, we have Heidi Anderson and Audrey Miller, and then we have academic scholarships for Magdalene Flickner, Mason Ferguson, Lane Ovenel, Lindsay Corey, Quinn Weller, Caden Caldero, and Ella Young. Next is the Stanwood Camino Arts Guild, Dottie Burton, and fellow members of the Guild.
Hello. I'm a shorty. Okay. Way back here. I'm representing the Stanwood Camino Art Guild and also the Debbie Adair family who donate heavily to our art community. And tonight we would like to honor and give scholarships to Kathleen Bohannon and also Tucker Rundle.
Terrence Bedford will be presenting on behalf of the Stanwood Camino Rotary Foundation.
Whoops. I won't drop the mic, I promise. Good evening. How is everybody doing tonight? All right. On behalf of the Stanwood Camino Rotary Club, we are pleased to present scholarships to 10 outstanding individuals. The decision certainly wasn't easy, and perhaps the hardest in years because there were so many fantastic candidates. So congratulations to all the recipients tonight. The Rotary has what we refer to as a four-way test. And this four-way test is of things that we think, say, and do. And this test is used by Rotarians all over the world. The four elements are, is it the truth? Is it fair to all concerned? Will it build goodwill and better friendships? Will it be beneficial to all concerned? Our recipients tonight exhibit these characteristics, and I'm pleased to present scholarships to the following individuals. Heidi Anderson, Daniel Blue, Ezekiel Culver, Mason Ferguson, Anna Marriott, Charlotte Nelson, Andrew Norton, Brooklyn Scanzon, Emilia Sikoti, Twyla Zoloth.
Bev Pronishan will be presenting on behalf of Stanwood Foursquare Church.
Stanwood Foursquare Church is presenting 4 scholarships this evening: Hazel Johnson, Carter Kinney, Malcolm Childs, and Jaden Spores.
Alex Thoring is presenting the Stanwood Lions, Steelhead Swim Team, and Sven and Hilder Skoglund Memorial.
The Stanwood Lions Club has a long history of serving our community. Encouraging high education through providing scholarships is just one of the many ways they work to make the world a better place. I have 4 Stanwood Lions Club scholarships to award tonight: Katie Logan, Anna Marriott, Avery Rochon, and the final one in memory of Chris Fredrickson, Ainsley Allen. Katie? The Steelhead Swim Team presents scholarships in support of students who are dedicated participants of the Stanwood High School Swim Team and active members of our community. The 2 Steelhead Swim Team scholarships are presented to Caitlin Hannum and Luke Polinick. Hildur Skoglund and her husband Sven were Swedish immigrants who moved to Stanwood from Ballard in 1959. They bought out the popular Yngve and Hansen's Surefine store in East Stanwood and called it Skoglund Store. They were the only local location for foods like lutefisk, Scandinavian specialty sausages, and cheeses at the time. The Sven and Hildur Skoglund Memorial Scholarships are given in their honor, and I am pleased to present them to Matthew Brennan, Haley Clark, Malia Klesick, and Charlotte McNeely.
Shannon Saylor is here to present the Stille River Mechanical Scholarships.
We have such an amazing community. I know, because I have lots of experience. I've lived here my entire life. Not a lot to compare to, but this kind of program doesn't exist in other places. And it's because we're real special. And our community does so much, not just scholarships. As a business owner, I have looked for every opportunity I could find to give back to this community that's been giving to me my whole life. And the scholarships, that's just one way, albeit my favorite. I implore you, as you move forward into your lives, whatever community you land in, every community you land in, find a way to support that community like your community has been, in ways you've seen and in some you haven't, supporting you your whole lives. So with that, I would like to recognize this year Barrett Anderson and Avery Yee.
Jack Carlson is here to present the Twin City High Class of 1952 scholarships.
Hello, everybody. I'm Jack Carlson. I graduated from Stanwood High School 71 years ago, at 1952. Marty Dirks and I and Dick Hagstrom started this scholarship 21 years ago. I'm honored today to present these two scholarships to Finnan O'Malley and Cameron Smythe.
Sig Hansen and Dave Williams will be presenting on behalf of Twin City Idlers.
Well, we're going to have our car show last Sunday in June, so hope everybody comes and enjoys it. So I'd like to invite Heidi Anderson and
Ethan Yackel.
Next, on behalf of the Twin Cities Sportsmen's Club, Steve Billow and Tom Heafy.
And Twin Cities Sportsman's Club is proud to give this year's recipient. He's an active trap shooter and he's went through his hunter's education class. And this year's recipient is Benjamin Morgan Reynolds.
Chuck Derlin will be presenting the Taylor Family Memorial, Teresa E. Nicholas Memorial, the Triplet Scholarship, and Village Chiropractic.
Well, we're getting close to the end here. I did want to say before we close that we want to encourage everybody that's received a scholarship to use it. The worst thing we want to do is take it back. So please use your scholarship. You won't regret it. The Taylor Family Memorial Scholarship is just one of the ways the Taylor family has contributed to our wonderful community. I am pleased to present the Taylor Family Memorial Scholarship to Macaulay Martin. The Teresa Nichols Memorial Scholarship honors Teresa's strong presence in our community. She graduated from Stanwood High School, competed nationally in several wheelchair events, and attended Everett Community College. Teresa was a beloved sight to many customers at Stanwood Hardware, with her big smile and her extensive knowledge. Tonight's Teresa Nicholas Memorial Scholarship goes to Matthew Kastelik. If you ever met Teresa, you would be you just love her. She was just a lovely person. Okay, the Triplet family established their scholarship as a way to give back to the community and show our seniors how much they are supported and by those around them. I am excited to present the Triplet Scholarship to Caden Caldero, Henry Hanawalt, Haley Wilson, and Mary Wilson. And finally, the mission of the Village Chiropractic Clinic is to provide the best health care to their community by accommodating and helpful to their patients and have a welcoming environment. Dr. Andrews believes in supporting the students in our community, and I am pleased to present this award on their behalf to Catherine Roman.
Jenny Moteen and Eileen Lund Garrison are here on behalf of Utsalati Ladies Aid.
What a privilege it is for Eileen and myself to represent the Utsalati Ladies Aid. Our grandmothers were a part of the Ladies Aid in the early days when it got started in 1908. And as we heard Mr. Carlson say, he was a class of 52. My parents were a class of 32 and 39. I'm 67, you're 67, and here we are. And you think life, you have so much time, and it goes by so darn fast. When I stood at graduation here at Stanwood Schools, I barely made it because I didn't study like these kids did, but it was with great honor and privilege that we are able to award 3 scholarships this year. And you never know the person that's sitting next to you or the person that you give the scholarship to, where they will end up, what they will do with their life. One of our recipients went on to college, went on to engineering, and is an architect in interior design in Dubai. She decorates palaces for princesses and all that kind of stuff, so you never know who you're sitting next to, what they're going to be doing with their future. But like we say at the Ladies' Aid, we have the present, we have our past, we have a future, but we live in the present. So with great honor, we award these 3 scholarships, and I hope I say their names right. I wasn't good in phonics. Rachel Optigard, Brooklyn Skansen, and Jaden Spores. Thank you, and the Lord bless you. Are you getting in a picture, Eileen?
Tina Carter is here to present the Vea and Michael Holtz Connect Environmental Scholarship. I get the short person microphone. Good evening. I'm here to present the Vea and Michael Holtz Connect Environmental Scholarship. Vea and Mike are unable to be here tonight because Mike is currently on deployment. And so it's my honor as Vea's mom to present this scholarship on their behalf. Vea and Mike both graduated from Stanwood High School in 2019, and as Mike entered the Navy, Vea went off to college to study environmental science.
She graduated last June from Oregon State University. She's currently working in her field, and as a recipient of SCAF scholarships herself, she wanted to pay it forward, felt inspired to pay it forward. So this is a new scholarship to SCAF, and both Vea and Mike are proud to present this award to Ellie Hovden.
Jill Vale is here on behalf of Windermere Real Estate.
I think I'm going to change the name of the company so I can be earlier in the night. Thank you guys all for staying around. I appreciate it, and it's very obvious that Lindsay Curry and Quinn Weller are recipients this year, and Windermere's always glad to give back to this fantastic community. So thank you for having me.
I will welcome Mrs. Del Pozo for some closing remarks.
So we have a few housekeeping items to take care of. Students, you will have a claim form or an extension form if you choose not to take this scholarship right away. And those forms need to be turned in by August 15th. So please make sure that you take care of that. We also would like you to put a thank you card in that same envelope that you drop off or mail. And we just want to thank SCAF for taking care of all of that for our students and getting the information to where it needs to go. Tonight, this would not be possible without a lot of people behind the scenes that we would like to take time to recognize this evening. First, we have our sponsors, American Legion, Stanwood Camano Area Foundation, and the Stanwood Camano School District. Thank you for our sponsors. From the Stanwood Camano Area Foundation, obviously you have heard Natalie Hagland up here. We'd like to thank her for being our MC tonight. We also have a number of other people from the Stanwood Camano Area Foundation. Many of them were up here presenting this evening on behalf of community donors, so we want to thank them as well. From Stanwood High School, we have our Counseling Center Secretary, Christy Hedrick. She's right over there. And when you leave this evening, when you go out in the lobby area, the American Legion Auxiliary ladies have some refreshments for you, so we want to thank them as well. Something new that has been added this year, when you go upstairs, right before you head outside, we have a backdrop. So if you, as a family or individual students, would like to take your picture there, that is available for you. Now, for our final totals. This is always the most exciting part for me, to really see how much our community gives to all of our seniors. This year, we had 114 donors. The community gave approximately $246,125 to this year's senior class. We have 148 seniors receiving scholarships, and 297 total scholarships were awarded this evening. We also have 12 that are renewable scholarships, so that actually brings our grand total to $293,125. Let's congratulate our donors.
Students, please, just another reminder to make sure you get that thank you note written. We do want to have people in our community continue to sponsor our students like they have this evening. We also want to thank everyone for attending tonight for our annual senior scholarship event, and we will probably see a number of you the next couple weeks as we go through all of our year-end events. Thank you.